Dedicated in 1930, the Scottish Rite Temple in McAlester is quite simply one of the most beautiful buildings in southeastern Oklahoma.
The first thing I get when I take a tour from people out of town is they say, my goodness, how in the world did a building like this come in a city of 18,000 people?
It's there because an early builder wanted the Masonic temple to be the largest building on the highest elevation in McAlester. But to tour the temple is fascinating and educational. When you walk in, you will see 18-foot ceilings and terrazzo floors and hard surface pillars and beautiful marble. There are conference and meeting rooms as well as a dining room.
And then we have our pride and joy, which is our clinic, our speech and language clinic, which we take children who need one-on-one therapy. The public schools have speech therapists in each district, but they have to do their work in a group session. And so many children need one-on-one. That's when they refer them to us. And so that's our claim to fame. That's the Scottish Rite.
Many people perceive the Scottish Rite Temple as being a secret organization. They are not. They do have some secrets that are involved with the various degrees.
We have people in McAlester who've lived here for 50 and 60 years, driven by this building all this time, and never come in because they think, you know, this is something that is a secret and they don't want me in there. But we like to have people come in now and just let them know what's going on.
And when you take a tour, one can't help but be astounded by how ornate certain areas are, like the auditorium.
I usually use the auditorium as the coup de grace, the end of the tour, because that's where you get the wow factor. But everything else in the building is a support for the stage and the auditorium, because this is the reason why Scottish Rite degrees are put on a stage with costumes in pure theatrical form.
It is a big wow factor indeed.
Now, the reason that the auditorium is so unique or ornate is that when our candidates come in for a degree, for their degrees, we want them to recognize that they're not going into a municipal auditorium or just a civic center setting. This is something special. And so consequently, all of the Egyptian decor that you see has nothing to do with the degrees that are on the stage. They are just window dressing, if you will, for the fact that we want this to be a solemn and respectful place when they come in here. And it works. They recognize this is something different.
On stage, you will find 110 backdrops. Some are full and some are side drops. The full drops are about 60 feet tall and 80 feet wide, and all hand-painted. And to the side is one of the largest pipe organs in the state of Oklahoma.
We have 4,500 pipes in 3 chambers up above the stage level. And then we have the console down here. And it's a 51 rank, which doesn't mean anything to me, but the people that know music, when I bring them through, they say, "Ooh, wow." So that's a huge factor. And everything they put in the temple, they've tried to make first class, everything. And so that's kind of what we have here, which is a unique situation, particularly in our area of the state.